Hello and welcome to Promenade Française. This is the place where I am learning French very slowly. So if you are learning French very slowly too, then this is the place for you. What's up? Okay, so here it is. So this was the idea that I had a little while ago, and it is that every morning when I wake up, I want to do a French language morning routine. And I guess I should be honest with you that I have not been through any of the French morning routine practice exercises since our last video. Which means what? It means I'm failing. It means that I wake up in the morning and so basically what happens when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that happens is my alarm goes off. So I got a phone and it makes a funny noise. And my alarm is in this room. So I'm in the next room over and I'm usually already awake and I'm just kind of laying there, and sometimes I fall asleep and then sometimes I wake and then sometimes, because basically I go running with my dog at 11:30 at night. I get back and I get ready for bed, and eventually at 2 a.m. that's when I shut off everything. Game over. 2 a.m. power off. And usually I just fall asleep immediately. So 2 a.m. But the alarm, it doesn't go off until 10:15. And that means 8 hours and 15 minutes. That's a lot of sleep. And I would say that in general, my body does not need 8 hours of sleep because I can comfortably go to bed every night at 2 a.m. And I wake up before 10. I always wake up before my alarm. Anyways, the alarm goes off because the thing is, there's this thing called mind over mattress. And the thing is okay, so getting out of the bed, and it's even worse now because as you can see, it's actually physically raining right now. I have no idea what the temperature is. I guess we could do a quick temperature check. It's currently 8 degrees and it's going to be, so tomorrow morning when I wake up, it's going to be 5 degrees. It's actually, I don't have the heat on in my house. So it's it'll probably be 8 or 9 in the actual apartment, which is cold. And do you want to get out of bed when it's 8 degrees outside of the bed and it's nice and warm in the bed? It's crazy. So that actually would be the perfect time for me to do these exercises, is when I'm laying in bed. I can put the covers over top of me, I can get my iPad, I can click the video, and I can do the exercise. But I don't know, okay, so then eventually the alarm goes off. I have to, because once you get in the habit, right, that sound, it triggers you to get up. So I hear the sound, boom, I gotta get up, boom, I gotta get up. And now it's just, I don't know, somehow this huge amount of energy just jumps into my body as soon as that alarm starts to go off. And also, it's pretty loud, so probably the neighbors can hear it. And then also, I got a dog, and he has his own little room. So I walk out here, I turn off the alarm, I open the door to his room, and then it depends. Some mornings I don't really feel like talking to the dog, and then other mornings I go over and I sit on the couch and I scratch his chest for a little while. Usually I just open his door and then I go back in my room and I lay down. Oh, also, so I have a morning drinking supplements routine. I have a whole bunch of different supplements. And after I take those supplements, then I usually go back to my room and I lay down, and then basically the supplements play a part in staying awake. Now, the thing is that I also have a little bit of a shoulder problem. And so what I found out this summer was that when I have a river right next to my house. So when I go out next to the river and I pick up rocks and I move the rocks, if I build rock walls or if I build a little swimming pool or whatever in the river, then my shoulder feels way better. And so I stopped doing that in September and October. Now it's November, it's almost over. So for 3 months, and I noticed the last week or so, it started to really hurt again. And so now I got to go out in the morning I have to go out with the dog anyways. So that's when I start throwing rocks. The question is, out of all those times, when is it that I can do my French language morning routine? I think that there is an obvious connection between the amount of time you spend learning a language in the morning hours and your development of your ability of that language. So there you go. So is it that I could take the supplements? I mean, do I have to have like a sign on the wall or something, French morning routine, and then go back to my bed, lay down in my nice warm bed and click the iPad, and then 7-minute routine, right? That's it. Anyways, it's not happening right now. So I'm going to do it, actually. Like, this is the other point. So how are you going to force yourself to do it? And I found 2 ways to force myself. Do I get balloons? I found 2 ways in order to force myself to be able to do my morning routine. And one is by hiring a tutor. I found tutors, and then the tutor, I mean, my tutors probably hate me, but basically I just force them to read these sentences with me over and over and over again. And then I get online and I jump on here on Promenade Française and I share with you. So like minimum, I could be doing this 3 times a week just on this YouTube channel. And then I could hire somebody to help me. So that's either once a week or twice a week or even 3 times a week, depending on the cost, because it's, you know, it could be expensive to pay somebody to repeat sentences with you. And then of course, look, we got the ChatGPT, you know, and then, but I'm just having problems with it. It's not doing what I want it to do. It's not that interesting. It's not that, but at the end of the day, it's either you have the motivation to do it or you don't have the motivation to do it. And a lot of it is just setting up triggers and setting up processes and setting up stimulus and things like that. Hello. All right, so let's get ready. Let's do some practice. Let's do some exercise. So if you're looking for the exercise, then you can click my Linktree link and then go down to Am I Very or So Beautiful? Bonjour, bonjour. See, there's always a real French person that comes in. So as you might know, well, thank you. I'm trying to learn French. So today what we're going to do is, if you click the Linktree link, go to I Am Very So Beautiful, it's going to take you to this blog article. If you scroll down to the bottom, then you're going to see that there's this Google link. And the Google link, it is taking a piece of the book. Can you say, who's that? I don't know who this person is. Are you from Poland? All right, let's go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 parts to this video. The first part is I've picked one of these videos. So if you go to my YouTube channel, Promenade Française. Well, thank you. Monsieur, who's Monsieur Moreau? Madame Moreau. We have Madame Moreau in our book. Bon, salut Madame Moreau, vous êtes très belle aujourd'hui. Merci Marie, tu es si gentille. So what we're doing is we're just practicing très and si and giving compliments. So the first part, we're going to go through 15 conversations. Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui. Merci, tu es si gentille de m'encourager. As you can see, the first one, tu es très intelligente. We're going to practice French, Luna. We're practicing these French sentences. Now, after we go through 15 conversations, there's 30 sentences altogether. Once we listen and repeat these 15 conversations, then I'm going to show you how I've removed some of the letters. So you can see this. Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui. Merci. Tu es si gentille de m'encourager. You see this here is the same as these 2 sentences here. And look at the next one. Tu es très drôle ce matin. Oh, merci. Tu es si sérieux. Tu as besoin de rire un peu. So you can see here it's the second one. Tu es très drôle ce matin. Oh, merci. Tu es si sérieux. Was this T-A-B-D-R-U-P? 3 What is it? Tu as besoin de rire un peu. So there you go. So the first time we go through the sentences, we're going to use the video. We can read and repeat. The second time, we're going to see how many of these we can check off. And I have all of them ready to go. So let's begin.
Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui.
Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui.
Merci, tu es si gentil de m'encourager.
Merci, tu es si gentil de m'encourager.
Tu es très drôle ce matin.
Tu es très drôle ce matin.
Oh, merci, tu es si sérieux.
Oh, merci, tu es si sérieux.
Tu as besoin de rire un peu.
Tu as besoin de rire un peu.
Tu es très sympa ce soir.
Tu es très sympa ce soir.
Merci, toi aussi, tu es si sympa.
Merci, toi aussi, tu es si sympa.
C'est toujours agréable de parler avec toi.
C'est toujours agréable de parler avec toi.
Tu es très mignonne cette semaine.
Tu es très mignonne cette semaine.
Merci, tu es si gentil, ça me fait plaisir.
Merci, tu es si gentil, ça me fait plaisir.
Tu es très belle ce matin.
Tu es très belle ce matin.
Merci beaucoup. Toi aussi, tu es si élégant aujourd'hui.
Merci beaucoup, toi aussi, tu es si élégant aujourd'hui.
Tu es très gentille cet après-midi.
Tu es très gentille cet après-midi.
Merci, c'est parce que tu es si sympa avec moi.
Merci, c'est parce que tu es si sympa avec moi.
Tu es très sérieuse aujourd'hui.
Tu es très sérieuse aujourd'hui.
Merci, mais toi, tu es si détendu.
Merci, mais toi, tu es si détendu.
Ça me donne envie de me relaxer.
Ça me donne envie de me relaxer.
Tu es très amusante ce soir.
Tu es très amusante ce soir.
Merci, tu es si content. Ça rend la soirée encore plus amusante.
Merci, tu es si content. Ça rend la soirée encore plus amusante.
Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui.
Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui.
Merci, tu es si drôle. Ça rend la journée plus légère.
Merci, tu es si drôle. Ça rend la journée plus légère.
Tu es très drôle cet après-midi.
Tu es très drôle cet après-midi.
Merci, toi, tu es si calme. On fait un bon duo.
Merci, toi, tu es si calme. On fait un bon duo.
Tu es très jolie ce soir.
Tu es très jolie ce soir.
Merci, tu es si gentil de le remarquer.
Merci, tu es si gentil de le remarquer.
Tu es très sympa aujourd'hui.
Tu es très sympa aujourd'hui.
Merci, tu es si amusant aujourd'hui. C'est un plaisir d'être ensemble.
Merci, tu es si amusante aujourd'hui. C'est un plaisir d'être ensemble.
Tu es très contente ce week-end.
Tu es très contente ce week-end.
Merci, c'est parce que tu es si agréable à côtoyer.
Merci, c'est parce que tu es si agréable à côtoyer.
Tu es très grande aujourd'hui.
Tu es très grande aujourd'hui.
Merci, mais toi, tu es si confiant aujourd'hui.
Merci, mais toi, tu es si confiant aujourd'hui.
Tu es très sérieuse ce matin.
Tu es très sérieuse ce matin.
Merci, toi, tu es si calme. C'est apaisant.
Merci, toi, tu es si calme. C'est apaisant. All right, there you go. So we just went through it together. Now let's check to see how much we remember. All right, the first one is tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui. Merci, tu es si gentil de m'encourager. Number 2, tu es très drôle ce matin. Oh, merci. Tu es si sérieux. Tu as besoin de rire un peu. You have the need to laugh a little. So this is tu es très sympa ce soir. Merci, toi aussi. Tu es si sympa. C'est toujours agréable avec non, agréable de parler avec toi. Tu es très mignon cette semaine. Merci, tu es si gentil, ça me fait plaisir. So that's 4. We got 4 already. Now in the video, ça me fait plaisir. Yeah. Oops. Okay, next one. Tu es très belle ce matin. In this case, is it feminine? Yeah. Tu es très belle ce matin. Merci beaucoup. Toi aussi. Tu es si élégante aujourd'hui. Next. Tu es très gentil cet après-midi. Merci. C'est parce que tu es si sympa avec moi. Tu es très sérieuse aujourd'hui. Merci. Toi aussi. Tu es si détendu. Ça me donne envie de me relaxer. And number 6, 7. Tu es très amusante ce soir. Merci. Tu es si content. Ça rend la soirée encore plus amusante. You see, that was the one I couldn't do last time. Here, tu es si content. Ça rend la soirée encore plus amusant. All right. Now, this is new territory. So this is what I practiced last week. So I didn't take it down to like nothing. I just took it down a little bit. Tu es très intelligente aujourd'hui. Merci. Tu es si I don't know. So if somebody says tu es très intelligent, you're so smart today. Merci. Tu es si what? Ça rend la journée plus légère. I have no idea what this is talking about, in fact. Let's get the words right. So, tu es si drôle. You're so funny, okay, but you're so funny. Ça rend la journée plus légère. Okay, so I don't even really know what that means. After all of this study, like months and months of doing this, I still don't really know what that means. So let's find it. Okay, here it is. So, merci, mais toi, tu es si détendu, ça me donne... Oh no, it's not this one. Here, it's this one. Merci, tu es si content, ça rend la soirée encore plus amusante. And remember, in this document, we have these pronunciation buckets. So that helps you with the pronunciation. Who's Danny? All right, so here we are. Tu es si content, ça rend la soirée. Okay, so it makes. Ça rend looks like it means it makes. Now, there was another time when we said rend. Where was it? Ça me fait. Okay, so it makes me. Ça me fait plaisir. I don't see it. Okay, first one is tu es si gentil de m'encourager. Tu es si sérieux, tu as besoin de rire un peu. Tu es si sympa, c'est toujours agréable avec toi. Ça me fait plaisir. Tu es... Toi aussi, tu es si élégante parce que tu es si sympa avec moi. Mais toi, tu es si détendu, ça me donne envie de me relaxer. Ça rend la soirée encore plus amusante. What's going on? So this is the first time it says this. I thought there was another time. Anyways, ça rend la soirée. It makes the evening. Ça rend la soirée. It makes the evening encore, more, plus, even more amusant. It makes the evening even more fun. Ça rend la soirée. It makes the evening. Ça rend la soirée. Ça rend la soirée encore plus amusant. That's not the one we just did. We did this one. Tu es si drôle. Ça rend la... Ah, here it is. So in this case, it's ça rend la soirée. Ça rend la soirée. It makes the evening. And here, ça rend la journée. It makes the day. So in this one, it says the evening. Ça rend la soirée. This one, ça rend la journée. Plus légère, lighter. Makes the day lighter. It makes the day more amusante. Okay, good. Tu es très drôle cet après-midi. Merci. Tu es si drôle is funny. Now, in this case, like, okay, so this was tu es si drôle. And I would say in general, we basically have like, I don't know, 15 different adjectives that we've been working with. So I'm sure in this case that it's going to be content, because that's one of the adjectives that goes after tu es si, content. On fait un bon duo. Yeah. On fait un bon duo. Let's find out what that means, because un bon duo, what? We make a good pair, we make a good team. So on means we, fait is going to be it makes. So we make a good team. That's what my guess is. Tu es si calme, on fait un bon duo. Thanks, you are so calm. Okay, it wasn't content, it was calme, calme. Tu es si calme, on fait un bon duo. We make a great pair. Duo, it's true. All right. Next, tu es très jolie ce soir. So jolie means pretty. Tu es très jolie ce soir. Merci. Tu es si gentil de le remarquer. So, I don't know. It looks like I didn't simplify that at all. Tu es si gentil de le remarquer. So, I would... de remarquer. Tu es si gentil de le remarquer. You're so kind to say so. Remarquer. So to make this remark, I'm guessing it means to say so. To notice. Remarquer, to mark or to notice. Interesting. Tu es très sympa aujourd'hui. You are so sympa aujourd'hui. Tu es si amusant aujourd'hui, c'est peu d'être ensemble. What is this? UP? C'est un plaisir. C'est un plaisir d'être ensemble. So I need to delete some more of these words. D'être ensemble. That's my guess. All right. So tu es si amusant aujourd'hui. C'est un plaisir d'être ensemble. It's a pleasure to be together. D'être. What is d'être? Plaisir. It is a pleasure here. That's easy to understand. D'être. D'être. Être is. So I would say probably d'être is to be. Ensemble. Together. And in English we also have ensemble, which is when people play music together. Tu es très content ce week-end. Merci. C'est parce que tu es si agréable avec côtoyer. Now, I like this one. It's agreeable to be around. It's nice to be around. It's because you are so nice to be around. C'est parce que tu es si agréable à côtoyer. Tu es très grande aujourd'hui. Now this is a weird word because in English it sounds so strange, but I've had female tutors and they don't seem to have a problem saying je suis très grand aujourd'hui, because in French it means tall. I'm so tall today. And or it could also mean no, because this is confiant. It's the second one. Merci. Mais toi, tu es si confiant aujourd'hui, and you look so confident. Finally, tu es très sérieux ce matin. Merci. Toi, tu es si calme. C'est apaisant. What is the word apaisant? Apaisant, apaisant. You are so confiant. apaisant. It's soothing. Tu es si calme. C'est apaisant. So there you go. We did it. Well, see, what I'm supposed to be doing is I'm supposed to be doing my French language morning routine, and I'm not. And so I've decided to use this time with you, and I shared with you my study. So I did my studying today. I feel great. And the question for you is, what are you going to do today to study? Are you going to also go into the drills on my page? Today we did this one. Where's tu? You. See, it's this one. 15 French compliments. Tu es. You are. You can see it here. Tu es très belle ce matin. So you can go ahead and get that practice with the video, and then go to the Linktree link so that you have access to the sentences and also the pronunciation buckets. I covered this in an earlier video, the pronunciation buckets. You can always go back to an earlier video.
Hello.
Well, we're not going to listen to me more. But thank you for joining me here on Promenade Française, and we'll catch you next time.